In many places on Earth, it can seem that natural danger is everywhere. In the tropics there are all number of snakes to consider, whilst rivers there are filled with feisty crocodiles. If you are passing through the savannas of Africa, for example, you might be more concerned about not running into a lion unexpectedly. But all said and done, the most dangerous life form to humankind is small, very small, the mosquito. The word mosquito is Spanish for little fly. Of the approximate 3,600 species, all will have a long, slender body, 3 pairs of long hair-like legs, 1 pair of wings, and elongated mouthparts. Mosquitoes can be found pretty much everywhere, except for locations with very cool climatic conditions, and their evolutionary success globally is incredible. While all mosquitoes need standing water to reproduce, different mosquito species are found in different habitats. Some mosquitoes are considered floodwater species that breed in temporary water habitats, while others are considered permanent water mosquitoes and breed in water sources that remain for long periods of time. Other species have evolved so specifically that they will only lay their eggs in natural or artificial containers. No matter what their preferred breeding habitat, all mosquitoes undergo the same 4-stage life cycle of egg, larva, pupa and adult, with the larval and pupal stages always being aquatic. Mosquito eggs will be laid either along the water's edge individually or touching a still water in groups, almost like rafts, using water tension to float effortlessly. The eggs are extremely resilient to weather conditions, so will commonly overwinter should temperatures not be warm enough to provide safe passage for the resulting larval stage. After hatching, the larvae of most mosquito species hang suspended from the water surface because they need air to breathe. A tube to provide air, called a siphon, extends from the larva's posterior to the water surface and acts as a kind of snorkel. Larvae filter feed on aquatic microorganisms near the water's surface, and if alarmed, boast a defence mechanism when the larva can dive deeper into the water. During this period, they will shed various exoskeletons as they feed and grow in size, with the stages between these molts being known as instars, of which there will be 4. The larval stage will last between 4 and 14 days, depending on species, weather conditions and food availability, before the larva will pupate. Pupa are normally also physically active and employ a rolling or tumbling action to escape into deeper water. The pupal stage lasts from 36 hours to 4 days, after which the pupa's skin splits along the back, allowing the newly formed adult to slowly emerge and rest on the water surface. Adult mosquitoes will usually emerge first and will linger near the breeding site, waiting for the females. Mating occurs quickly after emergence due to high adult mortality rates, where as much as 30% of the adult population can die each day. The females compensate for this high rate by laying large numbers of eggs to ensure the continuation of the species. Male mosquitoes will live only 6 or 7 days on average, feeding primarily on plant nectar and do not take blood meals. Females, on the other hand, will live anything from 6 weeks to 5 months. When feeding prior to egg laying, to provide suitable sustenance for her eggs, the female will feed on all number of animals, including humans, where they will pass on deadly parasites from one food bank to another. This process is why they spread several lethal diseases, some of the most common being yellow fever, dengue, and of course, malaria. The World Health Organization estimates that mosquito-borne diseases kill some 725,000 people each year. Malaria alone accounts for 600,000 of that number. The next most deadly animals are humans themselves, responsible for 425,000 deaths a year. Thank you for joining us here on the channel, and until next time, this is the Primate News, signing off.